A long talked about project, a housing project in Buffalo's Old First Ward here at South Street and Hamburg Street will proceed after all. The state appellate court has ruled that neighbors who opposed the project missed the deadline to file their lawsuit to try to stop it. 2 on Your Side's Rob Hackford is here with us tonight with more on this, what neighbors were hoping to do, kind of how this played out, and then you also saw some of the work that's already happening there.
Yeah, it's happened pretty quick, Michael. The developer for this project, Joseph Carubba, told me this afternoon he is excited to be moving forward. A few neighbors, however, have been a little surprised at the pace that they're doing it.
I was kind of shocked that it is starting and things are moving along faster than I expected.
It was just a couple weeks after Sharon Grandy learned that their lawsuit had been denied, that the home across the street from hers was demolished. And phase 1 of developer Joseph Carubba's plan to bring 85 new apartments to the Old First Ward commenced. Telling 2 on Your Side he's excited to get things underway and bring new housing to the area. Only that excitement still isn't shared by all.
So it's really kind of a tragedy for an entire small, tight-knit community like ours.
Unfortunately, our options are exhausted at this point.
Bill Metzger and Patrick Gormley are 2 of the 19 individuals who sued, trying to force the city of Buffalo to take a second look at the project, especially their concerns in this flood-prone area.
Where we're removing a tremendous amount of green space and replacing that, with concrete, with buildings, with parking lots.
The project was cleared through the city's environmental review process, but neighbors claimed and sued over what they claimed were errors. The judge did not rule on those merits, but said their lawsuit was filed too late to reconsider. While Mr. Carubba told 2 on Your Side he wants to share the beauty of the Old First Ward with others, these neighbors intend to keep a watchful eye on construction.
I get it where he's a businessman and he wants to expand and provide homes for people in the city of Buffalo, which is great.
I'm excited to see new housing coming into our area. Unfortunately, this particular project just does not fit and is not working in its current capacity. I am hoping that Mr. Carubba and his colleagues will make some concessions, whether it's downsizing the project or making sure that there's some environmental concerns that are addressed before they actually break ground.
All right, so hearing from multiple neighbors there, obviously they're not happy, but this is moving forward nonetheless. Did Carubba address any of the concerns that they brought up with you?
Yeah, very briefly on a phone call this afternoon, Michael. It was something that he had looked at previously, but his attorney was really the one that handled the case, and that's a done deal now. He said he's heard mostly support for the project, hence his excitement. He said the first building being constructed at Hamburg and South Street will take around 18 months, with 4 other buildings possible around that same area, Michael, where we'll see that construction happen pretty quickly over the next couple of years.
Yeah, you were telling me where this was, and I was trying to picture it, and it's right across the street from the little park that's right there, right? So it certainly is going to change the complexion of that neighborhood, whether it's for the good or the bad. Depends on who you ask.
Exactly, and there's a rail track that's running through there that was a concern for neighbors as well, but you could also look at that as a potential perk for being in that area and being kind of in the heart of the Old First Ward and that historic area.
Work already happening. We'll keep following it, Rob. Thank you very much.